There we go. All right. Oh God. Ah. Ah, my voice. I better not be getting sick. I refuse to get sick on my birthday week. I refuse to get sick. You're gonna have to deal with it. Gonna have to suck it up. I don't know why my voice is like this. I don't know why it's so raspy today. Let's turn this down a little bit. Wait, hold on. There it is. Boom. There we go. Yo, good meowing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good meowing, good meowing. Guys, gals, MBs, and YouTube catters, welcome to today's stream. It is Monday, July 21st, a very, very hot Monday. We're finally starting to get summer weather, I guess. No more cloudy, rainy days in the middle of July. It is birthday week. Oh, yo, what's going on, Tex? How's it going? Good morning. It is birthday week, and so they have finally deemed that it is time for summer weather. Yippee, yay, 100-degree days all this week. I'm so excited for it. I'm so happy for it. Oh man, but yes, it is currently July 21st, 2025, in the year of our cat lord 2025, and tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow I'm 1 year older. Tomorrow what is the male equivalency? What is the male equivalency of a hag? Whatever that is, that's what I become. I become the male equivalency of a hag tomorrow. Oh man. But that's for tomorrow's problem. The rest of this week though, we're gonna be streaming. I put out the schedule already on Discord. I need to put it out for excuse me. I need to put it out on the YouTube posts, and I need to there's so much work I have to do. A lot of it's kind of very tentative because it depends on, like, I basically took the entire week off. I might have to work tonight, we'll see. I tried taking it off because I'm gonna be drinking tonight. Like, basically my plan was I was gonna work tonight, and then I had Tuesday all the way until next Monday off work to like meet up with my family, because like they all have different work schedules, different times that they're off. So I was gonna meet up with family and throughout the week, meet up with friends, things like that, do birthday stuff throughout the week, just at random various days that would be available for everybody else. But I ended up getting a call from my mother yesterday, wanting to go to dinner tonight for my birthday, like the night before, because she's gonna be out of town for the entire week, or she's gonna be working until Friday after today, and then all weekend she's gonna be gone. So this is like the only day we could do it this week. So I might, and if anytime I spend time with my family and spend time, especially with my mother's side of the family, we're always drinking. that is the thing. Like, I wouldn't say we're alcoholics. But like if there is a dinner, if there is an event, if there's anything involved, anything planned, we're drinking when we're together, whether it's like wines, sangrias, mimosas. Today the one thing I wanted to, like, I didn't care where we ate, didn't care where we went to eat, but I have been craving like a really good margarita for the past a couple of days. I have not had. What's going on, Jose? How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Good morning. I have not had a good margarita since probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Nats last year. Like, I was thinking to myself yesterday, like, when the last time I had a really good colon 3. What's going on, Tram? Good morning. Good to see you. I was thinking to myself, I hadn't had a really good margarita since I went to Austin for Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals last year, where we found that back alley taco restaurant. Oh god, I miss that place so much. Oh man, alcohol kills muscles. Good. I'm too big for my own self. Now, I need to get back in the gym this week too, is also the goal, because I had been out for a couple of weeks because of the hematoma that I got from donating plasma. So I'm excited to also like take this time to get back into the gym and get like a gym schedule going again and start bulking up again. Gotta start getting back on protein again. Oh man, so the rest of this week I'll post the schedule on YouTube for the YouTube catters. Yo, Jose TCG, thank you for the follow. Welcome, give me yawning. Welcome. I'm going to post the schedule for this week on YouTube, on the YouTube page. I've already posted it in the Discord, but tomorrow's birthday stream. So tomorrow, I mean, tomorrow will be for sure like just doing random various stuff. Probably play some Master Duel. Probably just be getting drunk. We'll figure out something to do. Maybe a little bit of karaoke. Who knows if my voice is not cooked like it is currently right now. The main event, the big thing though, is right now planned for Friday. We're gonna be doing we're gonna be playing Peak for the first time with a bunch of other VTubers. There's gonna be like 8 or so of us, I believe, have already confirmed that they're gonna be there. There's gonna be about like 8 or so other VTubers. We're all gonna be getting just blackout drunk. Not literally blackout drunk. I use that term figuratively. We're just gonna be getting shwasted. We're just getting white girl wasted, and we're playing Peak. Since it's like a first-person perspective view, and we'll just see if we can actually beat one single level. Hopefully, that is the goal. Because I've never played it before. I'm going to be very drunk, and then everyone else is also going to be drinking as well. What else? What else has been going on? Been playing a lot of Horse Girls. Been playing a lot of Uma Musume off stream. I actually ended up getting my first A rank horses last night. So we'll probably play a little bit of that to wrap up stream. That's not going to be on the YouTube VOD. When we're finished watching today, we're going to be watching the Justice Hunters videos to learn more about the set coming out. We're going to be learning about the 3 brand new archetypes coming out in Justice Hunters. And then after we get through all the videos and learn about the set, I feel like we have good knowledge about it because it's coming out next Friday. We are going to play a little bit of Uma Musume before I have to go have dinner with the family. But that'll just be on Twitch only. I'll cut the VOD off on YouTube and we'll just be live on Twitch playing Uma Musume. That being said, speaking of Justice Hunters, brand new Yu-Gi-Oh set comes out on, I believe it's August 1st. Let me double check. Release date. Of OTS stores get it July 30th. So literally next Wednesday for OTS stores. So I'm going to have to go purchase. I'm going to have to go buy. I'll probably have to not stream next Tuesday, the 29th, because I'm gonna have to go to my local store and see if they'll sell it to me the night before. And we'll buy a couple of boxes of Justice Hunters, and we're gonna be opening it on stream the next day, like as soon as I can get it. So if I can get it on Tuesday, we're gonna be opening up a couple of boxes on Wednesday. If I can't get it on Tuesday and have to wait till Wednesday, then I'll get it on Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon, and we'll open it on Wednesday. The real question is, what archetype you choosing and why is it K9? I would love nothing more to play K9. K9 was the choice that I had, because like the archetype looks so sick. The unfortunate thing is all the Vanquished Soul cards have not been reprinted. And the Ryzen for sure, this Rock of the Vanquishers, what is the other ones, the not Dr. Madlove, that's been reprinted. There was another, the Stake Your Souls, like all of the original Vanquished Soul cards that were in fucking like what is that deck building pack, not Valiant Smashers, was it Valiant Smashers? It's a really awful deck building pack with Novels and Dinos. It just terrible pack, but it has not been reprinted since then. Wild Survivors, yeah, it's so bad. that the only wild survivors I have opened recently is I've gone to Walmart and they had these like little 3-pack bundles that it's just randomized, just terrible packs. Like you could get stuff from like you can get like Millennium packs, like year mega packs. You could get you get wild survivors. You can get power of the elements. At one point I got a not a starter deck Yugi pack. I got like a Yugi Battle City pack. Ended up getting like a super rare Ring of Destruction, which was actually kind of sweet. But every time I've opened one of those, because I've opened them specifically for the wild survivor stuff to try and get the K9, or not K9 printed, the Vanquish Soul printed cards, I've only pulled just Novell super rares. It is the worst like short printed set I've ever seen. I don't know why, but that reminds me, I need to figure out what I'm doing with Prank Kids. Ooh, Prank Kids would be sick. Is Doodle Doo, or not Doodle Doo, is Meow Mew still banned in TCG? If so, they need to unban my Meow Meow. Damn, that's sad. What did Meow Meow ever do to him? But because the Vanquish Soul cards are just completely unobtainable, like every card that wasn't reprinted in the rarity collection is like $40-50 right now. We're probably going to be playing Yummy to start with, just because Yummy is the most self-contained of the 3 archetypes. Like Draco Tail you have to pair with branded, which I don't have much branded stuff. I hate branded. And then K9 is typically going to be played with Vanquish Soul. So I don't have the Vanquish Soul stuff. So Yummy is like its own little control archetype. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a good level 5 engine, but there's not much. Like the only real pairings with K9, I mean, you'll have like random shit like K9 Mitsurugi or something, I don't know. K9 Ryzeal. No, K9 Fiendsmith. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want. We want another archetype that summons 2 monsters into full Fiendsmith combo, baby. That's the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. You may not like it, but this is the future that people want. 1,000 years more Fiendsmith combos. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG on Twitter has just posted an announcement from Konami in that they have announced that there will officially be the next ban list will be after Worlds, yeah, Worlds in August, whatever the August tournament is. I think it's Worlds. So probably gonna get some cards hit out of K9, like Pair of Dice Smashers is getting reprinted as an Ultra, so it's probably going to be on the chopping block, honestly. Yummy seems OP, like you said, self-contained. It's not OP, like it does definitely lose to board breakers is its huge weakness. But like I said, it's the most self-contained, doesn't need another engine, and also can play low to the ground through hand traps. So it's like the easiest one to pick up for sure. But that's a good segue moment, because we're gonna learn all about it today. So I don't know really too much about the lines for the Justice Hunter archetypes. I just know vaguely what they do. Like K9 spams out rank 5s, makes Pair of Dice Smashers, skips your turn, whatever, does stuff on turn 0. Yummy spams out synchros and synchros from hand and stuff like that during your opponent's turn, and just does stuff. It's just like control, bounces cards, things like that. And then Draco Tail, like fusion summons from hand is all I know, but it can also be done on turn 0, I think. I'm not too sure. So we're gonna be watching today. I have a few videos set up for Justice Hunters. We're gonna kick things off. Let me drag this over here. We're gonna kick things off with, oh, wrong tab. We're gonna drag this over here. There we go. We're gonna kick things off by watching a box opening of Justice Hunters, because all of the sponsored Konami like box opener YouTube content creators have all received their boxes today. So we're gonna watch Rev Cards open up his couple of boxes of Justice Hunters. And then that's going to lead us into, there's a few guide videos MST TV has put out, learn every archetype card in 15 minutes. And then we're also going to be watching Gaizo, has individual like 8-minute long full guides for each of the archetypes as well. So we get to, basically this is the crash course stream. If you want to know about the Justice Hunter archetypes, you want to know the lines, if you want to know what to do, this is the stream to watch. We are being educational today, chat. And since we're being educational, hold on. Since we're being educational, since we're being so very smart, where is it? It's time. Boom. Perfect. I gotta be smart as well. Boom. Glasses time. Yeah, we're gonna be smart as well. Ah, no, short. Hold on, not short. 0. There we go. Glasses. Oh, fuck. There. Fuck. Ah! The glasses won't get smaller. Okay, that's on my hair. Hold on. We got this. We just gotta get them low enough on my bridge. Nope, still on the hair. Nope, still there. Why? Stop attaching to my hair, please. It's harder than it looks, chat. It's harder than it looks without using arms. Okay, that's actually it. Oh, nope. Hold. Okay, hold on. I think I have to do it this way. Let's do it this way. What if we do it this way? Ah! Okay. All right, there we go. They're on the nose. Now we just enlarge them. Perfect. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Good. Oh, nope. Too small. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Nailed it. All right, we got that. And hold on. Complete the look. We got to complete the look. It's here somewhere. It's been a long time since we've had an educational stream. There it is. Yeah, ruler. Perfect. It's class is in session, chat. There we go. Class is in session. It's time. Ah! Nope. Ah! Oop, messed up. Bop. Bop. Hold on. Unlock. There we go. All right, class is in session. All right. So, window capture. We're gonna start off with Rev Cards, opening boxes of Justice Hunters. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Oh, what the fuck? That's the wrong window capture. Hold on. Hey, there we go.
Subscribe.
Are you tired of playing against Malice and Mitsurugi Raziel? Well, Justice Hunters is just around the corner, bringing 3 new decks that you...
Well, that reminds me. I got, I don't know if y'all saw on Discord, posted how I played. We went to locals this past Saturday, went 3-1. My only loss was to Malice. I got absolutely dumpstered in the final round. It was not even close. Man opened everything imaginable. It opened like the perfectly crafted hands to just destroy me as White Forest. opened Fuwalos, Droll, and Nibiru, and I was just like, all right, game 2. Game 2 opened Ash Blossom, Dominus Purge, and I had just like, I started on like special summon Diabellstar. All right. Anyways,
Are you tired of playing against Malice and Mitsurugi Raiziel? Well, Justice Hunters is just around the corner, bringing 3 new decks that you could lose to instead. It's a much needed shake-up to the format that I think we're all looking forward to, so a bunch of cool cards to pull in this one, and we have 2 early boxes to open.
This is the first
always,
ever side printed set, or like deck building set, where every archetype has been like set. Top tier, top meta archetype.
Got 3 very nice decks inside Justice.
It's actually kind of crazy.
K9, Yummy, and of course Draco Tails. I'm not quite sure which one I would rather build. Yummy has me intrigued, not gonna lie, and I already own Obedient Schooled, so that might be the route I want to go. Typically you want to play K9 with Vanquished Soul, and maybe it's me, but Vanquished Soul just isn't my thing. I probably won't end up playing it, so...
Problem is I love Vanquished Soul too. I love how the deck plays. We had like 4 Vanquished Soul players at locals Saturday
like
too.
The full K9 deck. I don't know. Of course, ultra rares, super rares,
I just can't get my hands on the cards. I just have a singular Rock of the Vanquisher that I've been holding on to for like years at this point.
Hopefully we can pull one. Justice Hunters, 2 box to crack open. Let's get into it, baby. Also, I don't know if there's going to be any reprints in here. Oh, okay.
Oh, hey.
Speaking of
Sky Striker reprints. That's actually really good because
Hornet drones. So we got some Sky
of
Striker
the new Sky Striker secret. Ooh, all right, Martial Metal Marcher.
Very nice. I think that's
Jack in the Hand.
Played in one of the
I like
decks.
Vigorous Soul too, but Yummy seems like my style. Yeah. I mean, I also play like you're going to be using marching metal marchers. In Yummy as well, like that's one of the side synchros, so I'm glad that's getting
Jack
reprinted.
In the Hand, very nice. We have a
they are also, because of I don't know if all of the shark ones are in here. I knew Nash Knight was in here, but this one is like it ranks up from a level 5, so you so that's why, like, I think the original Nash Knight is level 5, and then it ranks up into the level 6 into the suck.
CXC's Nash Knight. The Nash stuff.
Millenniumizer Strict is a cool reprint.
Nice reprint. Yummy Usement. Acro Kiwi. Okay, these names, dude, I don't know the names. Right. The names are gonna be so fun.
If you synchro, fuck, his finger's in the way. No,
dude, I don't know.
All right. If you synchro summon a light beast synchro monster, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. So Yummy is like synchroing during your opponent's turn. Like all of the stuff is basically formula synchrons. So this allows you to synchro during your opponent's turn and pop a card. If a face-up monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Yummy monster from your deck. If this card, that's already crazy. If this card is in your graveyard, you can, I assume, banish Yummy monsters in your graveyard, or no. You can Yummy monsters in your graveyard or banishment. Place them on the bottom of the deck. Okay. I guess you shuffle them, or you place, like, it recycles Yummy monsters, I guess? I can't see past his thumb.
The names are going to be so funny. And we have ultra rare right off the bat. K9
God, that card's
Lupus.
so sick.
I don't know, is that the Omega symbol? K9 Omega Lupus? Or is it like K900?
Shuffle
Lupus,
back?
very nice.
Okay, it
Lupus
puts them on the bottom, so I don't know. It doesn't look like
cool.
shuffle
the
back.
The field spell is a rare, so
but it does recycle them.
Here.
They did reprint Where Art, like, they reprinted all the level 1 searchers too, like Where Art Thou, Obedient Schooled, and Jack in the Hand. So if you don't have any of those cards going into this, do not worry. It's funny because like Where Art Thou, Obedient Schooled hadn't been reprinted in some time, and it was like a $15 card before everyone knew that it was reprinted in this set today, and now they just dropped instantly to 0. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 2 Yummy monsters in the graveyard, place them, and this card on the bottom of your deck. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, it just recycles all 3. Hell yeah.
Where art thou? Very nice card. King
of the
of the Swamp. We got Perry
Ray's map is also a level 1 searcher.
Herald of the Arclight. Very nice reprint. We got Volcasaurus. Yummy Redemption. The Continuous Trap is also a rare. And we got super rare Jack in the Hand. Yeah, of course, a bunch of the rares also come as super. Oh, we got Canine.
Oh, that's pretty.
The rank 5 here in rare. Very cool.
Also like how low rarity this is going to be. I think Yummy is actually the most high rarity, unfortunately, because a lot of their their 3-ofs are all ultras, unfortunately. But Yummy monsters you control gain 500 attack for each light beast monster on the field. You can only use each of the following effects Yummy wants to return if you control the target level 1 Yummy monster in your if this card's in your graveyard, it also shuffles them back. Okay, cool.
Wait, it's
yeah, perfect. No, nailed it. All right. If you control a Link 1 monster, you can target one level 1 Yummy monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So this is an extender field spell. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 2 Yummy monsters in your graveyard and or banishment. Place this card and them on the bottom of the deck in any order. Hell yeah. So like all of their field spells also just like recycle their names. Yummy's gonna be really cool, like just grinding.
Behemoth, the King of 100 Battles. Is this played? Dude. King of the Swamp, we got Super Rush Recklessly, not a single Draco Tail cards, notably. Overlay Booster, and
no idea, level 5. Oh, speaking of, there's a Draco Tail.
Gulamel, Super.
So Draco Tail is all about like special summoning fusion summoning with cards from hand. So it's gonna be like Pyramid Brandon and stuff like that. But when you activate a Draco Tail card or effect, quick effect, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. If 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good effect. Quick effect, pop a card if you like fusion summon at all.
Draco Tail,
good, like board breaker.
Super rare, very nice.
Quick fusion from hand.
Draco Tail is
Can it also do turn 0 like the Canine stuff? Or is it like just on your turn?
Predominantly dragons and spellcasters.
They turn 0 into Dragoon. Oh, I mean, that's pretty rude if they do that.
So, yeah, the new
pretty gross.
Secretarian Dragon's actually quite good. Predominantly Vimana. We have Nash Knight.
Oh, there's the Nash Knight level 5.
Number 6.
There's the Paradise Smasher.
Nice
yeah.
Artifact Durandal, and we have Canine 66B Lantern. Super rare. Okay, very cool. All right. Oh, Obedient School is in here anyway. There's some really nice reprints in here. So we like that. We got Cupsy. Yummy way.
All right. Level 2 Synchro. So both your level 1s. For this card, Synchro Summon, you can treat one Link monster. Okay, so you can use the Link monster that you make off of Yummy as a tuner. If this card is Synchro Summon, you add 2 Yummy monsters from your deck to your hand, then discard 1 card. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can return this card to the extra deck, special summon 2 Yummy monsters from your graveyard. That's really strong. That's so good. What the fuck? It adds 2 names. It adds 2 engine. And you can already quick synchro during your opponent's turn into this. You then get to 2 more Yummy monsters to also then quick synchro after that. That's crazy. What the fuck? Yummy can make any Yummy synchro from 1 copy of Hornet drones. Oh my god. I didn't even think about using like the Sky Striker stuff. I was just gonna do it raw. I was just gonna play Yummy raw. Yeah, I guess it is a level 1 token.
Hey, let's go. Dude. Look at that, man. Little cat holding on to the littler cat. I love it so much. Canine Ew! Special release experiment. We got Hornet drones.
There's the Hornet drones that's getting reprinted.
Reprint, and
Rahu Draco Tail.
Draco Tail. Okay.
Ah, my alarm. Oops. Forgot to turn that off.
I'm not too familiar with the Draco Tails. I just kind of know that it's
all right. Cookie Yummy Way. Cookie Yummy Way. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can treat 1 Link monster. Okay, so they all get to treat a Link monster as a tuner. if this card is synchro summoned, you can target up to something face up monsters, change them into face down defense. I assume it's like up to 2 face up monsters on the field, and change them to face down defense when your opponent activates a card or effect. Oh, so they just all bounce in response. So this is unfortunately also why the big weakness for Yummy is just board breakers, like your lightning storms, your evenly matches, stuff like that, is because even there are effects to like tag out and just summon 2 names just doesn't really do anything into like a lightning storm unless they like tag. Well, lightning storm's infinitely worse, because they can just tag out and special summon into defense mode. But ideally, what's probably going to be the best, it's almost like Melfi. Yeah, it's kind of like Melfi. What probably the best board breaker is going to be this coming like set is probably going to be about is evenly matched, because the Vagrisal stuff can already protect their board with Snow Devil or Snow Devil that they're ending on in the back row, makes all their monsters indestructible. And then Yummy will just tag out if you do like a Raigeki, or not a Raigeki, if you do like a lightning storm, things like that. So like Dark Hole, I guess, Raigeki, evenly matched is going to be very good. And also, even if they go to the grave, Yummy also just recycles them so easily, it looks like.
I think it's played with brand.
Oh yeah, up to 2 face-up monsters. Sweet, we were right.
Sometimes Cookie Yummy Way. Dude, the synchros are so funny. Imperial Princess Kinkiri,
Dracotail Flame, Nash Knight, Herald of the Arclight, Edge of Chain, and Kitu.
Dracotail.
That's the Rhoda
spell card there. Add 1 Dracotail monster from the deck to your hands. Just wow.
I like the art of the
right
Dracotail stuff.
K9 hand,
just
we got Cups
not
Yummy
a huge
Way,
fusion
Yummy
person.
Usman, Akrakui. Dracotail Pan, we got Jack in the Hand, Where Art Thou, and Jack in the Hand. Super rare once again. Okay. Are all the rares available as super? I don't think so, right? Overlay Booster, we got Volcasaurus, King of the Swamp, Cross Sheep.
Ooh, Cross Sheep. Nice. Huge Millennium Magistrate, huge Artifact Durandal.
Release Restraint.
I will say the Durandal like lock line or whatever that people are talking about is such a huge trap. Like OCG played it for like all of 1 week and it just was not good enough compared to the other stuff that K9 does, just like by hand ripping or just like doing Paradise Smashers. So don't worry about this too much.
Durandal, and we have Release Restraint. K9 LC quick play spell. Target 1 K9 Xyz monster or 1 rank 5. Special summon from your extra deck 1 K9 Xyz monster with a different name by using that monster control as Xyz material. Okay, Yummy Usman, Akrakui. We got Gravity Controller, Polymerization, Metal
Martial
Marker, Horn, Yugioh, and we got
look at him!
Baby.
Look at the little guy! Oh, he's so cute! Let me raid your effect!
Makes it look like a textured foil.
He's so adorable. Really cool. Oh, I love the little stickers on them. Oh my god. All right. If you control a Link 1 monster or a level 2 synchro monster, you can special summon this card. So this is the extender Yummy. You can only special summon Yummy once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, it loses 1,000 attack. Or if this card was special summoned by the effect of a single monster, you can so when you're tagging out or synchros during your opponent's turn, these have effects coming into it as well, like popping monsters. Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand this archetype. Starting to understand how crazy it is.
Dude, this looks really nice. I don't know what it is. It just looks so clean and simple, and I love it, dude. Cookie Yummy. Let's go, baby. All right. What other bangers do we have in here? We got the Nash Knight, of course. Imperial Princess, Obedient Schooled, Cookie Yummy Way, Redemption. We got Cross Sheep, K9, 66A, Yokel. Actually,
pretty sure there's plushies of them. I mean, there better be. I better go to like a Nats or a large tournament next year, and there better be like Yummy plushies that I can collect.
Low rarity stuff.
I already have like I think we got a Karibo. I got a couple of them at Nats last year. I can't remember which ones they were. I think it was a Karibo, and they had like a Millennium Eyes and stuff like that. It was cute.
Acro Kiwi, we got Rare Art Thou, King of the Swamp, Perirized Map, Herald, Volcasaurus,
Oh,
and we got our
Draco Tail, Artholion. All right,
Draco
Fusion Summon
Tail.
Fusion. Ah, stop. Ah. All right, good enough. If this card is Fusion Summoned, you can target monsters on the field and in graveyards up to the number of banished. Up to the number of monsters used as materials from the hand. Return them to the hand. If 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time. While this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. If 2 or more monsters are okay. Oh, okay. I mean, because like fusing into Draco Tail monsters or just fusing into another monster sends the cards to the graveyard. So this is all. It also just like the recursive effect of like these archetypes are already so crazy, are already so nuts.
Artalion, white and gold color scheme. Like, was that black tentacles? No, surely not, right? No, it's horns and wings. Okay, there we go. So we got 1 ultra rare from each archetype so far. None really taking the lead. I don't know what I'm going to be building at this point. Still aiming for Yummy here. Fright for Patchwork. We got Yummy Way. Mysterion is in here. Draco Tail Horn, Kinkabio, and
another Rhoda.
Draco Tail. I think you definitely want to play 3 of those, right? Like, it's a Rota, man. We got 2 of them already. V-Mana. Oh, wait. Oh, we got Starlight. We got a Starlight.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. He always gets a Starlight every opening
baby.
Somehow.
Chronomaly V-Mana.
He always gets a QCR or Starlight.
Number 67. Where art thou? Lollipop.
Oh, Lollipopo. That's a new one. All of the synchros can use the Link as a level 1 tuner. If this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon 2 Yummy monsters from your graveyard, but negate their effects. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can return this card to the extra deck and special summon 2 Yummy monsters. Okay, so this is like the second one you go into. Recycle your 2 Yummy names, so you end on the 2 Yummy synchros. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Way, they're all sync for level 2s. Wait, so the Yummy's level 1? For some reason I thought they were level 2. Yeah, weird. Draco Tail, Gulamel, and Starlight Rare. What could it possibly be? It's an effect monster, main deck monster. We have Starlight, Canine, Lupus. Dude, let's go, man.
Only thing is, I don't like the art is sick. The art is great. It's just so dark that it like doesn't show off the Starlight rarity. Doesn't show off the Starlight foiling. Oh, that's a good light. Okay, there. That's much better. We like that. We love that. We appreciate that.
Into like quarter century pool rates. So yeah, not too hard to get, but also not like super easy to get either. So very, very nice pool there. We got the Canine, Lupus, Starlight Rare, baby. Now, can we get a collector's rare in the same pack? Let's make this box insane. We got Draco Tail, Urgula. We got Cross Sheep, Edge Imp Chain, Draco Tail, Gulamel. We got Behemoth. Wait, is that collector's rare? No, it's not. Artifact Durandal. We got Draco Tail.
Okay, that's like the main Draco Tail starter.
Looks kind of like a scorpion.
I've seen this guy before. During the main phase, quick effect, you can fusion summon 1 Draco Tail monster from your extra deck.
Dragon. Interesting.
Okay, so yeah, they can turn. If we can get that out, we can turn 0 fuse.
No. All right, collector's rare Yummy incoming. Canine LC release Restraint. We have Jack in the Hand, Lollipo, Urgula, Nash Knight, Cookie Yummy Way, and dude, that's a playset, a super rare Jack in the Hand. It's always Jack in the Hand. We have.
We need more. We need more Yummy main decks.
Patchwork. We got Herald, Mysterion, Kinkiri, and a super rare
Yummy.
Cookie Yummy Way this time. Nice little rarity bump to our rare. Very nice. All right, Yummy Redemption. We got Yamusement, Mignon, Millennium Eyes Restrict, Kinkabio, Lolly. This is like the Yummy pack, bro. Number 67. We have number C102, Archfiend Seraph. I believe this is a really nice reprint, right? If it's the right number, I'm thinking.
4 level 4 or 4 level 5 monsters seem insane though. I don't know how you get that out.
Super Rush Recklessly. We got Overlay Booster, Yamusement, Hornet Drones, very nice. Gravity Controller, Mysterion, and another Rahu, Draco Tail. Wow, Rahu!
Rahu!
Gulamel, we got Chronomaly, Umana. Flame here as well, Peri Rise Map, Draco Tail Pan, Behemoth, we have...
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Let's go. Another yummy ultra. All right, this one. Nope. Okay. This one lets you special has the same thing if you control it. Special extend. Oh, so they're all extenders from hand. That's kind of crazy. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, or if this card was special summoned by the effect of a special synchro monster, you can banish that card instead. Okay. I mean, this seems like the weakest of the yummy main deck names. I mean, but banishing a card from the graveyard is not bad. Definitely can hose Fiendsmith.
Hey, let's go. Look at him. He's so happy. He's so happy with his little lollipop, bro. All right, nice. Okay, so we're literally 2 for 2 for 2 on like high rarity pools on the archetypes. I'm rooting for the yummies, man. The yummies, come on. Dracotail Horn.
There's no secrets,
Patrick,
right?
We got Nash Knight, Super Rush Recklessly, Volcasaurus, Release Restraint, and
there's a werewolf. Super
for the
rare.
first time here, K9X Werewolf. Very nice. We haven't seen that in rare, so that might just be a super rare card. Dracotail Pan, we got Peri Rise Map.
There's no secrets in this set? Oh, that sucks.
Restraint, Edge of Chain, and another.
It's just all ultras.
K9 17 or L7. I think it's K9 17.
Wasn't there secrets in I thought there were secret. I thought
I hardly know her.
Wasn't there secrets in the Malice Ryziel set?
Lolly, Ripper, I think that's Kooky. And then the other guy, the fusion guy. Hound, we got Hornet Drones, Metal Marcher, Jack in the Hand, Nash Knight, Millenniumizer Strict. We have another Jokol. Alright, 2 packs remaining out of this first box. Can we get a
QCRs and CRs
or another ultra? We have Redemption, Hound, Mignon, Behemoth, King of the Swamp, Release Restraint. We have another werewolf here. The final pack of box number 1. We've pulled 5 ultras. Can we get a 6th? Super Rush Recklessly. We have Overlay Booster, Lollipo, Yummy Way, Polly, Vimana, Exceeds Nash Knight. We have
a Lantern. So yeah, it's about 5 ultras.
Lantern.
A box.
Super rare rounding out the first box. Okay, so 5 ultras and a Starlight. Let's see how the second box goes.
So technically 6 ultras. Like the Starlight takes an ultra slot, obviously.
Really sick, like super lucky. Amusement.
We'll see. It might take a super slot. It'd be crazy if it did.
I think we can just skip to the holos. We got
There's the
Lantern here. All right, Horn. We have a spell card. A
case for K9.
For K9. Ooh, look at the art. I like the vibes. Neon. Downtown, you know. All right, what else do we have in here? Another lantern. I feel like in terms of playability, like K9 is probably our best bet here with the cards that we've pulled. Werewolf number 3. The Kooky and the Lollipo, I think you want 3 of, right?
Oh wait, no, that's another Lollipo.
Okay, that's 2 Lollipo. We're on our way.
Is that the only main deck monster, or the?
Let's go. We got plenty of the synchros.
I thought there was 3 main deck
main
yummies.
Deck monsters. We need more of those. We
2.
Actually got
Oh god! Oh, that killed me. You got 2 Starlights, 1 in each box. Are you serious, Konami? Konami, sponsor me, please. Konami, I will say such good things about your product. I just want to open cards. Feed my addiction, please, Konami. I want to open Starlight Rares on stream. Oh, man, that's ridiculous, dude. Holy. What is it? It's a main deck monster.
Let's go. We're so lucky. Okay, it is... Kooky?
It's a Cupsy! Yo! That's insane. Okay, that's the third yummy monster, is Cupsy. Oh my god. This is also, I think, the best one, right? Why do the guys that get boxes early always get QCR Starlight? It's just Revs. Every time I watch one of his opening videos, at least one of his boxes has a QCR or Starlight. This man has the luck of the devil. Oh my god. Yeah, this one is the best Yummy starter, right? If this card's normal summon, yeah, because it adds, it's also a Rhoda. So if it's normal or special summoned, you can add a Yummy card from your deck to your hand. Or if this card was special summoned by the effect of a synchro, you can draw one card. Crazy. So you're drawing cards during your opponent's turn, you're popping cards during your opponent's turn, you're ripping out of their graveyard during your opponent's turn. Like, this just cooks Fiendsmith because you get to choose which two Yummies you're summoning. It doesn't, unless we haven't seen the Link monster yet, but it looks like they don't quick synchro though. Like, I was wrong about that. They just have effects when they tag out.
We got the Cupsy Starlight, dude. Hell yeah. Let's
So
go.
we'll have to see what the Link
Cupsy
does.
Yummy. Okay, we don't even have a Cupsy yet, so I assume that's like also ultra rare. Woo! Okay, a Starlight in both boxes. That's nice. That's nice. Can we get the CR? Come on. Give us the CR, baby. We have Canine Rip.
The Link is 1 level 4 lower light beast monster. Okay, yeah. Any of the Yummies. Special, if this card's special summon, you place a field spell from hand or deck. Okay, pretty good. Cannot Link summon Link 3 or higher Link monsters for the rest of the turn. Okay, so it kind of has the sprite lock on it. You can only use the effect once per turn. Once per chain during the main phase or your opponent's battle phase, you pay 100. Okay, so it is. Using monsters you control. Okay, so the Link is the quick synchro. All right. So you cannot turn 0, but you just pay 100 life points. That's fine. Because time on the round. I mean, there's ways of getting around 100 life points is not bad. There's ways of getting. Ooh, you know what I've thought of? I mean, you can't really do it, unfortunately, because you want to end on the Link and not the. I was thinking like Runic Yummy would be insane, would be crazy. Ah, Runic, my beloved.
Once again. Oh, we pulled 1 ultra out of this box so far. Key
Another
2 Draco Tail. That's
Rhoda
our play
Draco
set
Tail.
of Key 2s now. So we can search all the Draco Tail monsters that we want. Another Ripper. I hardly know her.
Is the MST archetypes on in this? Oh, I mean, what am I saying? We're literally watching a box opening.
That's a nice rarity bump. Is that max?
It's like, wait, the
rarity?
MST
Yummy
archetypes on in
Redemption?
this,
No way.
right?
Another
Rhoda.
Draco Tail. All right, we got 4 of those now. Don't really need to pull anymore, but
It does look like the
get more, I
Yummies
guess
are
we
the
can share
most
the love
just
at
like
locals.
short printed. I mean, granted they're all ultras.
Draco
Oh,
Tail.
God. The Draco Tail art is so pretty though. The Draco Tail art is so gorgeous.
Lucius, Luckius, Spellcaster, level 4 Earth. Okay, does something on normal.
I mean, I guess for the best way of building Yummy, I mean, we'll have to look at some OCG lists. That's what we'll pull up next. I want to look up OCG lists for Yummy, especially because I think like the best way to play him is just a bunch of hand jumps, right? It's just self-contained. You just play Yummy
Add a
control.
Draco Tail monster on normal summon. It's just a Stratos, dude. They have Rota, they have Stratos. Consistent.
This is
deck.
gonna definitely be a work in progress to try and
These
get this deck
decks
built
are
though.
feeling pretty
Unless we just get like
consistent here.
insanely
We
lucky.
have K9X,
But even then, we need like 3 copies of
release.
every Yummy name.
A lot of the super rares seem to be K9 cards. Because there's quite a few that we haven't seen in the rare slot.
Also
yet.
mixed with
We have
Mimigo. Another
kooky
Yummy.
Dude, okay, I
Cookie.
think Yummy's the way to go. We're starting to get a nice Yummy core going here. We got 2 Kooky, 2 Lollipo.
Also mixed with
1
Mimigo.
Cupsy, 2 Starlight, by the
I'm
way.
not a huge fan of Mimigo.
All right. We have another Yoko.
I mean, Mimigo is not
All right, give us
great,
a
I'll be honest. But like the problem with also mixing it with Mimigo, too many field spells. Because Mimigo, you want to end on your field spell, so you get your field spell lock effects on the opponent. And the Yummies, you want to end on their field spells because their field spells let them recur.
Another Cupsy.
The Yummies are rare because I ate them all.
Another Cupsy
Why?
would be
Why would you
very
do such a
much
thing?
appreciated here. We have a super
Why
rare
wouldn't
this
you
time called
share?
Draco Tail Pan. We don't have any of those in super rare, so that's nice. Moving on, are there any high rarity reprints? Question mark. We have Rahu.
Another Rahu?
I think we got like 2 playsets.
I think he's
of
pretty
that,
much
man.
gotten everything out of
Holy
this,
dude.
right?
Golden Lockbird, about to go crazy.
Maybe one more Ultra.
All right. Next up, K9
Jokel.
Jokel. We got so many.
It does
of those
look like
as well.
every single
Still
Yummy
no
is an
K9
Ultra, though. That is
Ultras
kind of
in
crazy.
this box.
It's kind of
How many packs
wild.
we got left?
Every
4 or
single
5 packs
main
left.
deck
Okay.
Yummy, that
We
is.
have.
Oh, Yummy surprise! That's the first time we've seen that.
Yet. We got the
Quick play spell.
Let's...
Quick play. Target. You can activate one of these effects, but you can only use each of these effects once per turn. So the card itself is a soft once. But you can use both all 3 effects. Oh, there's 3 effects on it. So if you somehow recycle this or have multiple copies, you can use all 3 effects. Target 2 light beast monsters you control and 2 cards your opponent controls, return them hand. Crazy. Special summon 1 Yummy monster from your hand or graveyard, but it cannot directly attack this turn. Attack directly this turn. Okay. I mean, that's also good because that just gets you back your synchro to tag out again. And then return 1 field spell from your face up field or graveyard to the hand. Then you can place a field spell from your hand face up on the field. So it just lets you set rotation. The this effect of Yummy snatching once per turn. If the link,
I love the art, man. The art's so
it's
like
not
goofy.
soft once, is a hard one per turn.
Just a bunch of happy little beast monsters. You know? All right, we have dude. How many of these are we gonna pull? I think we pulled 3 ultras out of this box. 3 ultras and a starlight. We should be due like 2 more ultras here. I think we have another canine Jokel. All right, 2 packs left. I believe ultra rare.
What's your favorite archetype from Justice
packs,
Hunters? My favorite, it has to be like Vanquish Soul or the Canine archetype. Like the archetype is so cool and I like the control style of it. But I'm not gonna be able to play it because you have to pair it with like the Vanquish Soul stuff for it to be like really good, and Vanquish Soul is like expensive as hell. That's why we're looking at all the archetypes. Second favorite is is the Yummies, I guess.
It's gotta be. Okay, we have.
We're probably gonna be playing
Xyz,
Yummies.
Canine X,
because of the
Werewolf.
most self-contained out of all the
and the
archetypes.
Final pack, we're absolutely ending on a banger here. I believe we have Obedient Schooled, Gravity Controller, Edge Imp Chain, Draco Tail Horn, Sky Striker.
I do like the art for the Draco Tails. I mean, I think all 3 archetypes are just really cool.
It's a spell card. It's a super rare. We got Yummy.
A second Yummy surprise. Nice.
Number 2.
I mean, he got for 2 boxes.
So
he got a good like collection of Yummy core.
Ratios I'm not 100% sure on, but
you got 3 cookie, 2 Lollipo, and 1 Cupsy.
Like, I can't complain in the slightest, bro. We'll take it. Justice Hunters. Which of these 3 decks are you going to be getting? Are you going to be playing? Are you going to be excited about? Let me know down below.
Crazy opening. Insane that he got 2 2 Starlights.
Different main
probably like this is probably going to be the most expensive, like probably the 2 most expensive Starlights, I would say. Like cuz Lupus is a 3 of in the deck, right? And Cupsy Yummy is like their best starter. And he got that as a Starlight as well. Actually,
cool.
wild.
Thanks for watching. Thanks again to Konami for sending these.
I can't wait to open boxes now. I can't wait to open boxes next week.
Fantastic time. I'm excited to be playing Obedient Schooled again. That's for sure. And I'll see you in the next one.
All right. So that was. Let me do that. There we go. That was the box opening of the set. I really actually want to take. Let me see. Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG. Deviate off course real fast. Road of the King. There it is. I want to see just like what a Yummy list looks like. Because I mean it is very prevalent in the OCG currently right now. Like as the metagame, it's literally just like 26% is Vanquish Soul Canine. The next highest is 13% with Yummy. Then there's Mouse still at 10%. White Force still holding strong, solid 4% White Force players. Let's go, holding down the fort. And then you have like your Luna Lions, your Sky Strikers, your Draco Tails, and like random side. I mean, 20% other is also still like very good, for like a very healthy meta. This is the K9 Vanquish Soul stuff. I mean, it's okay. So you only run 1 Lupus. All right, that's not that great. Like it's the cop girl, it's the furry girl that's the 3 of. So I mean, this you get to play shifter too. This is a shifter deck. What do you mean it's a shifter deck? No. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to play shift. I don't want to have to play through shifter again. We were free, chat. We were free. Oh. So I mean, it's gonna be literally like 1-for-1 this list. Instead of the max C's, it's 3 Mulcharmies. And I mean, you're all set. Like, this deck's just really good. Is the Vanquish Soul list. All right, here's the Yummy list. Okay, 3 of each name. The Mulcharmies. Instead of max C, it's probably gonna be Drolls. 3 Obedience Gold. You can play. Okay, so you do need to play the Sky Striker stuff, it looks like. The Hornet Drones and the Engage. Engage grabs you the Hornet Drones. Hornet Drones makes a token. Summon Kagari, get back the Hornet Drones. Link off into. Oh, I know. I don't know how you use it, but. Called by Pot of Prosperity. This is, yeah, I was thinking about pot. I mean, you don't even have to run cross out. I mean, you could just put like cross out triple tack in this easily, like just the 1-ofs. Dominus Purge, or is this Impulse or Purge? I think this is Purge. This is the hold on. Which one is this? A Dominus Purge. Yeah, that's Purge. Purge is you can't use dark water and fire monsters for the rest of this duel, and our yummies are lights. So it shuts off Perulia. It shuts off Perulia. It shuts off Ash. But that's fine. Ash is very weak in this form currently right now. If you activate this card from your hand, okay. All right, if your opponent, when the card or effect is activated, that adds. Okay, so this is the add negate. All right. So this is the like 6th copy of Ash Blossom. All right. That's gonna be fun to try and pick up. All right, Marching Metal Marchers. 1 of each Yummy Synchro. 2 Herald of the Orange Light. 3 links. I don't know, playing Pot of Prosperity is a little weird. A little weird into only having like 1 of each Yummy name. Synchro name. There are times where you could just like unfortunately banish. I don't know if I like Pot of Prosperity if we're only playing 1 of each Yummy name. Now, if we weren't playing the Sky Striker stuff, then I would like put in more Yummy names. But if we're playing Pot of Prosperity, 3 Metaltronus. What are we sending for the Metaltronus? All right, we have Dark Cyberses for Malice, obviously. Do we have stuff for K9 in here? I will show you like my favorite tech card coming up right now to side for the new archetype. Let's see here. Or sorry, for the new K9 Vanquish Soul stuff that's gonna come out is this card, mutually I think it's a Ferd, mutually a Ferd destruction. Yeah, this card. This is gonna be my sideboard card currently for K9 or K9 Vanquish Soul, because it's a normal trap for you to thrust. It's gonna be your thrust target out of the sideboard. Both players must keep their hands revealed this turn. While their hands are revealed by this effect, if they both have a card with the same name in their hands, neither player can activate cards with that name or their effects. So, if you're like sharing hand traps, like if you have a droll and they have a droll, no one can droll that turn. Which is unfortunate, like if you're ending on like a ton of cards in your hand. But at least also in White Forest, where White Forest you're just comboing and like ending on maybe one, maybe two cards at most in hand. Excuse me. This card is super good. And how old this works against K9 or Vanquish Soul is because Vanquish Soul has to reveal as cost for their card effects. If they're already revealed, they can't re-reveal them. They can't reveal them again. So this shuts off every Vanquish Soul effect for the turn. Now they can respond to this, but it does like mess up their timings and stuff, and they don't get to do or they don't get to do the like effects on field. They'll be able to like special summon their monsters in response. But they won't be able to like do their card effects. Like this will resolve on the chain first. So this is my little tech piece. This is what I've got coming up for the new meta, at least for White Forest. We'll see if it can fit into other stuff. I do want to look at the White Forest. Oh no, they don't have the White Forest list. Sedge. They're all mostly main effects, so you fire it off and draw. I mean, they are like all the effects are. I mean, regardless of them being here, I'll just pull up here. Oh, I have the database open. Why I just need to use this. Vanquish Soul. Yeah. So like their main yeah, like Caesar Valley is during the main phase. All this stuff, like I think it's only Holly Sue's main phase. So yeah, you just do this during their draw. Normal summon, da-da-ba-da. Yeah, okay, so they're all main phase effects, you're right. So yeah, this shuts off Vanquish Soul for a turn. Now we still have to contend with the K9 stuff, which we're going to learn about here now and see how we're going to fight against that. The next video I have coming up is everything you need to know about K9.
So Konami
in seven nice short minutes
just printed a card that is both
ADHD
Tearlaman's Happiness and Tearlaman's Rhinoheart all in one card. And it's seeing play in pretty much every single deck in the OCG right now. I'm talking, of course, about the K9 cards, the new archetypes from the set Justice Hunters, releasing in the TCG on July 30th. And today we'll be covering the deck, how to play it, the tech cards you need to know, and of course, show you some combos. Now, this deck isn't really being played as pure in the OCG right now due to the amazing Vanquish Soul support. It is played as a big engine alongside Vanquish Soul. But this deck does have some legs as a pure.
Alright, if opponent has 2 or more cards in your hand, you can normal summon this card without tributing. You can also use the following effects of juggle once per turn. You can reveal this card and one other level 5 in hand. Ooh! If it has to be revealing level 5s, we could also just play what's the card called? I was actually running it this past weekend at locals. Mischief of the Gnomes. Yeah, Mischief of the Gnomes. So Mischief of the Gnomes will also cook this deck as well. Because Mischief of the Gnomes lowers every monster's level in hand by 1. And even if they're summoned, normal summoned or set, summoned or set that turn. So that will cook all of their Xyzes. So because they'll turn them all into rank 4s or level 4s. Yeah, Mischief and Gnomes goes hard to shut down the canine stuff. It's gonna be hard to try and get both traps on the field, but if you manage to somehow get both of them, like you just cooked this list.
Version. So today we're gonna get to know everything you need to know about.
So happy
K9.
I bought a playset of
Let's dive
Mischief
into
of the
it.
Gnomes
So
this
this
past
card you
week.
see above me is pretty much a staple in every single deck because its effect is so powerful.
I didn't know they
and
had to reveal specifically a level 5. Oh, it's just that one. If your opponent has 2 more cards, you can no more summon this card without tributing. Once per turn during the main phase, if your opponent activated a monster effect in the hand or graveyard this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 K9 card from your deck.
Payoff
okay.
is amazing. And of course, being a hand trap during your opponent's turn that can actually cause several layers of interruption, it's pretty much a staple right now. So let's dive into the card by card and get to know everything you need to know about K9, starting with this card. K9 is
Right, he's just gonna be showing off
the love child of Tearlaments, Happiness, and Rhino Heart combined into one card. It can special summon
He's
itself
just showing
if your
it
opponent has
in
activated a
a,
monster
like,
effect
pure
in the hand
engine.
or graveyard this turn. Then on summon, it can foolish any K9 card from your deck to your graveyard. And since it's a starter, sometimes it can also normal summon itself if your opponent has 2 or more cards in hand. And that's something all the K9 monsters have in common. What you're usually going to drop from the deck is going to be K9 Lupus, which can summon itself from the hand or grave during the main phase if your opponent has activated a monster effect in the hand or grave this turn. And as a quick effect on the field, it can Xyz summon using it and any other monster and give that monster targeting and protection when it's a material. So connecting the dots, Izuna in your hand.
So what's really fucked about this is like you can go draw phase Perulia, draw phase or draw phase Perulia, draw phase Fualos to get your opponent's Ash Blossom. And or during their their turn 0 or their turn 1, and that turns on Izuna because they've activated a monster effect in hand. That's crazy. So you can like trigger your own Izuna by baiting their Ash Blossom.
Equals a rank 5 monster during your opponent's turn. That can also not be targeted, which is pretty good. K9 Yokel can special summon itself and another level 5 from hand, and on the field, add a non-Aqua K9 monster to the hand. And K9 Lantern can target a non-Pyro level 5 K9 in your graveyard and summon it and itself, then on the field, it can search any K9 spell or trap. Case of K9 is this deck's 10 key, a continuous spell which can add any K9 monster from deck to hand on activation. And K9 Liberation and K9 Forced Liberations are both quick play spell cards that use a K9 Xyz or rank 5 monster you control to summon a K9 Xyz with a different name on top of it. As for the extra deck, K9 Ripper, which is going to be the thing you probably climb into during your opponent's turn, can detach a card to add a K9 card.
Okay, so this is your extender K9 monster. So I mean, if you're able to get a Mischief of the Gnomes set during your turn, like if we just like Ash Blossom their starter, the Izuna, from dumping the Lupus, then we can, if we get Mischief of the Gnome set, we can at least shut off their level 5s
to hand.
for
And
2
if your
turns.
opponent activated a monster effect this turn, set an additional K9 quick play from deck. Also, it can detach a material to negate a monster effect in the hand or grave once per turn as a quick effect. K9 Hound cannot be destroyed by battle. It gains 500 attack each time your opponent's
that's a
monster
targeted
effects
banish,
resolves
okay.
indefinitely. And during the standby phase, can detach to target a card on the field and banish it. This, alongside Lupus's targeting production, makes this boss monster pretty hard to out. And finally, K9's rank 9 is Werewolf, which can attack up to the number of materials attached to it, and when your opponent activates a card or effect, it can detach a material once per turn to either banish one card in your opponent's graveyard and or field.
And
If
this is
it
the
was
hand
your
ripper.
turn, or if it's your opponent's turn, look at their hand and banish one card from it, which is something that we don't like to see. For additional tech cards, you can use Blaster, the Negation Fortress, and Trickstar, Korobane. Among many other free level 5s, you can just special summon from the hand to get additional bodies. Chaotic Elements, a card released for Ashen Dentistina of all things, can add you a copy of Yokul and Lantern to get your combo started. 7th Tachyon can be very useful using cards
Hello,
like number
sir. Meowing, meowing.
C106,
How are you?
Giant Red Hand, or number C104, Umbral Horror Masquerade.
Okay, this is just
and
if it was
can
like in a
search
pure
Izuna,
version.
Yokul,
A lot of the times, like, your extra deck is just gonna be 3 Rock of the Vanquishers. 3 Rock of the Vanquishers and 3 like some Vanquish Soul Rocks,
and Lantern.
and then the rest
And
of the
for
like
some
generic
extra
level
utility,
5s. Like
Nash
Chronomaly is a
Knight,
good one.
CXYZ Nash Knight, number
Nash Knight's a good
61
one.
Volcasaurus, and the very popular Chronomaly Vimana can give you that extra push in terms of generic extra deck interruption. So this is the deck. It's not, again, really being played as pure. It's mainly seeing play with Vanquish Soul right now, mainly because of the fact that you have Earth attributes and Dark attributes, which are just perfect for Vanquish. And of course, other level 5s like the new Vanquish Soul Holy Sue synergizes extremely well with this deck. But if you want to go pure, maybe you can also combine it with an engine that puts an Omni Negate before doing anything else. And this also works relatively well with King's deck. So let's see
Excuse me,
some
sorry.
combos. So this deck doesn't really have a one-card combo because you need additional level 5s, but essentially any level 5 with Yokul is
What if we
really,
made
really
Ryzeal
solid
but
as
level
well.
5 ranked? I think this is more toxic than Ryzeal. At least any time an archetype can play on turn 0, play during your turn, it's more toxic. But it's a lot more fun. So much more fun.
We're going to summon both Yokul and Lantern to the field, grab Case of K9 and an additional Lantern, go into Ripper, detach to add Liberation, and then we can already go ahead and special summon the Lantern, summoning back the Yokul, making another Monster Negate, activating Case of K9, getting Izuna, normal summoning because our opponent has 2 more cards in their hand, and then we can get Lupus into the grave for an additional rank 5. And then using that rank 5, we can climb up once again to go into a Hound or a Werewolf, and that's in addition to our 2 Monster Negates and possibly another pop. And another really cool combo that I really liked is the fact that you can just access Theria and Regulus through this engine. I saw this on YouTube. I don't remember the exact name of the YouTuber, but definitely innovative. We're going to start off pretty much the same way. We just need a rank 5, putting the River Stormer into the extra monster zone to search Regulus. Gravity Controller puts in the grave. Regulus can then attach it from gate to get an Omni Negate, and then we can just make a Ripper. Ripper adds Liberation. We can go ahead and activate Case of K9 now. Add Izuna. We don't necessarily...
So how the like turn 0 works, from what I understand, is because they have 2 or more cards in your hand, you don't want to special summon this card without tributing. During the main phase of the turn, if they've activated monster effects, so if we can get their Ash Blossom or something, like we Mold Charming them, they Ash us or something. Hello, Sage. We get to special this card from hand, and then we get to send a K9 card from our deck to the graveyard. So we send that Lupus. Lupus then has a quick effect to special from grave and quick Xyz. So you quick Xyz into the werewolf, and the werewolf like hand rips them for the turn.
even have to normal summon it. We can just keep it in hand if we want, and then set Liberation as well. And that's everything you need to know for now about K9. Make sure, if you can, to pick up your Vanquish Soul cards if you are interested in. To pick up your Vanquish Soul cards if you are interested.
What happened
now
there?
About K9.
What do you think about that, Joe? Hold on.
You need to know for now about K9.
What do you think about that, Joe?
If you can, to pick up your Vanquish Soul cards if you are interested in playing this deck, then that will probably be your best bet. Thank you so much for watching. Stick around to the next video where we talk.
So very low to the ground. Like this is like a this is a very but I guess budget version of playing this deck, and just to show off the like basic combos of it. But yeah, if we go, I want to look. I want to go back to that OCG list. Hold on. Sorry, we're jumping around a little bit. I want to go back to that King's Road. King's Road. up. All right. As we go back to here, they were playing Soul Rocks, obviously. Ripper, Hound, Blaster. This was printed in the previous set. Dark Xyz Rebellion Dragon, sick. Werewolf, don't know what that is. The Nash Knights, Knight, Dark Knight, Nash Knight. And then Zeus and Typhon with a couple of rocks and a SP Little Knight. So, what is the Psychic Blaster do? I'm trying to see like what else we make outside of the werewolf. Yu-Gi-Oh card. There we go. Database. I wonder if this will have the database of the cards. Psychic Blaster. What is that Psychic Blaster Xyz? It's one of the new ones. Okay, it's not there. Let's try this again. Home, card search, level 5 Xyz. Search. So they're making Arc Rebellion. Can be destroyed by card facts. Detach, gains attack to the original attack of all other monsters in the field. If this card has a Dark Xyz monster as material, negate the effect of all other. Okay, so this is your going second card. It's how we just kill them. A lot of people are playing paired Dice Smashers because Dice Smashers lets you shut off monster effects from your opponent. So what you do, if you want to turn skip your opponent on turn 0, if you're feeling really lucky, if you're feeling a little squirrely, oh, fine. There we go. This card. Well, no, this is turn 0. This has to be during your main phase. Never mind. I'm wrong. Paradise Smashers is what they're making on if they're going first. You detach 2 materials from this card. Each player rolls a 6-sided die twice. The player with the higher total cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack until the end of the next turn. So if you do this on your turn 1 or your turn 0, your opponent cannot activate monster effects or declare attacks on their turn 1, turn 2, or turn 2. And once per turn, if either player rolls a 6-sided die or dice while this card has material, you can treat one of the results as a 7. So you can, if you happen to roll like really high, you can make your opponent's roll result for one of their dice a 7. Then they're also making, if Dice Smasher was turn 0, it'd be Hell on Earth, yeah. So like turn 0, they're just kind of like hand ripping you. I don't think they have the new cards in here actually. So I can read the card text for the. Oh, Valon Super. All right, this was reprinted in their most recent set. During the main phase, so this is a quick effect on their turn. Detach one material. Target one face-up monster, change it to face-down. Defense position. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-down monster on the field, destroy it. So you can also make this as a form of interruption and just Book of Eclipse or Book of Moons, something on their turn 0. It's not bad. What is the let's see what the Silent Honor Dark, you can target one special summon. Okay, so this is turn 2. This sucks up something. Special summon monster. I wonder if K9. Oh, that's K8. K9. Okay, it's not in here. We'll have to watch the next video Let me see. I want to see what the werewolf does again. So I want to see like what. Oh yeah, you can also play 7 Tachyon. I forgot about that. Yeah, 7 There we go. Werewolf. While this card has material, it can attack a number of times. Okay. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, then activate this effect depending on whose turn it is. If it's your opponent's turn, you hand rip them. Okay, so this is what you typically make going second, just to hand rip their combo piece. It looks like. Is there any other? Ripper is during our turn because it. I mean, I guess you could also Ripper during their turn if they're like monster negate heavy. Like in the terms of White Forest, say they're activating LZ in hand or something. You can get a negate with that with this. But I feel like just hand ripping them is better. And then we have the Hound. Each time your opponent activates a monster effect, this card gains 500 attack. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card on the field and banish it. So this is also a rip. How do we get to werewolf? 2 level 9 monsters. How do we make the werewolf? What? Why are we making level 9s? Target 1 K9 monster or exceeds monster you control. Special summon from the extra deck 1 K9 monster with a different name. Using cards as you control. This is to transfer its materials to the. Okay, so you have to use Force Liberation or LC Liberation to get to the werewolf. Okay, so we're not hand ripping turn 0, I don't think, right? Okay, it's a little less toxic than I previously imagined. Unless I'm like missing something. Let's see here. I mean, we do get a banish on our standby. Like I'm looking at this purely from a going second standpoint of this deck. Like we get to hand rip them if we were going first, obviously. But let me read Lupus. There we go. This card. During your opponent's turn, you can immediately synchro summoning this card. Okay, so yeah, this is just a quick exes. All right, not bad. Okay, it's a little less toxic than I imagined. I imagine it like it's just the consistency, the ability to play on turn 0 a little bit, and the fact that it pairs with Vanquish Soul to also play on turn 0. Is what makes it a little like over the top, like puts it as a very strong deck. So let's go to Draco Tail next. I want to see what this deck has
Yummy
to
and
offer.
Canine weren't enough. You can now make Dragoon on your opponent's turn using your cards from the hand. And this new archetype, which is the final one in the Justice Hunter series, has its own branded fusion. I'm talking, of course, about Draco Tail, a new fusion archetype releasing in Justice Hunters, coming to the TCG on July 30th. And today we're going to be looking at the deck itself, the card by card, the tech cards that you can use, and of course, look at some combos. Let's dive in to Draco Tail. So you might see the word Dragon Tail, but the official name is actually Draco Tail in the TCG, probably because Dragon Tail is already a kid's.
This is the thing that fucked me up the most. I mean, it's obviously Dragon Tales, but it's not even spelled the same way. It's Tails, A-L-E-S. Like, it's Tails as in the story, not Tails as in, like, an actual tale. It's like Aranios all over again. True. Like, come on. I love PBS. PBS Kids had to get one more lawsuit out before they got defunded. They just needed one more W in the bank before they got shut down.
show, and I think Konami doesn't want to get sued again. Today we're going to be discussing this beautiful archetype that is mainly a fusion archetype that needs to have a lot of monsters in the main deck. And it's being played with branded, Shadow, tier limits, but today we're just going to be talking about the pure
I really think probably Brand is probably the most consistently strong version of this, it looks like. They're all like spellcasters and dragons, right?
version that can really make a lot of mess on your opponent's turn. Starting off with 5 mana, and a little note that all Dracotail monsters have the same effect, where if they're used as fusion material, they can set any Dracotail spell or trap from the deck. So 5 mana can discard itself during the main phase to fusion summon a dragon or spellcaster from deck, using monsters from hand or field. Lucius can add any Dracotail card from deck to hand on summon, except for itself. Argula and Pan are both the dragons of the deck, and
yeah,
they
these
also
are
get
dragons.
an additional
Hell yeah.
effect when they're sent to the graveyard to either destroy a monster on the field
Like this
or
seems
a
like
spell or
just such good branded fodder.
trap, and can also shuffle themselves back into the deck from the graveyard to add or summon a
So now
spellcaster
Branded
Dracotail.
gets to play 3 turns during your turn. They get to play during your main phase. They get to play during your end phase, and then they get to play during their turn. That's crazy. It's wild.
Or a non-fusion Dracotail.
It's gonna be so fucking
respectively.
annoying.
Lastly, Mueller is basically the Cartesia of the deck. It can fusion summon during the main phase using monsters from hand or field, and when sent to grave as a fusion material, can also negate a face-up monster's effect indefinitely. So Mueller and both of the dragons are basically supplementary to the engine, and you can use them as fusion
Good thing
material
Gundam
on your
TCG
opponent's turn
exists.
to get an additional interrupt.
Pause real fast. I actually was about to buy a Gundam TCG starter deck. My card shop is selling them for like $16 a piece. And that's low enough for me to be like, I don't know if I'm going to play this game. I've heard it's really good. I might give it a shot. I don't know if I'll like sink a lot of money into it. But I also heard that there's a Tall Geese deck, and that immediately is perks my interest. I love Tall Geese. Yeah, there's a Tall Geese deck in the Gundam TCG. Like I think the starter decks I saw were, of course, like the original Gundam, like the Red Zaku Gundam. I don't know if, I think Tall Geese is like you have to actually construct it. It's not one of the starters. I'll have to see what they have at the shop this week. Yeah, I might give it a shot.
Option. Very
looks like a lot of
similar
fun.
to the Yami cards. Ketu Dragontail can add any Dracotail from the deck to the hand, then optionally fusion summon a dragon or a spellcaster if your opponent controls a monster. Rahu Dracotail is essentially branded fusion, but due to it summoning only Dracotail fusion monsters, you'll have to use at least one monster from the hand due to their requirements. For the traps, we have Dracotail Flame, which you can easily set with any of your Dracotails that can negate a face-up spell card, then optionally place a Dracotail from grave or banishment to the bottom of the deck in order to draw a card. And Dracotail Horn can bounce an attack position monster, then again draw a card with.
It's funny that somehow this is the weakest of the 3 archetypes. The deck that can fusion summon from hand during your opponent's turn 0, and like set this back row, like set this interaction, have this much interaction during your opponent's turn, is the worst of the 3 archetypes. Because like the new support that both Yummy and K9 got after this set is crazy.
From the hand. On summon,
crazy
can
good
return
compared to
cards from
the
the field
Dragon
or the
Tail,
grave to the
Draco Tail
hand,
set,
up to the monsters
archetype
used from the
support.
hand in order to summon it. And that's on fusion summon. And Grammel, which can target and destroy 1 card on the field when you activate a Dragotail card or effect. Very similar to Lady Labyrinth. Both of the fusions can also summon themselves.
Blue-white equals Witch from Mercury plus white base, red-green, Xeon is Neo, Xeon Rush. Green-blue is Operation Meteor, Zex. And red-white is... I mean, I do like Witch from Mercury. That is one of my favorite Gundams. I'm just seeing, like... So, like, I watched a match of someone playing. I had no idea what the hell was going on, I'll be honest, of the Gundam stuff. And their match, like, took an hour of them just, like, playing casually for fun. Because one of them had, like, a very defensive deck. Of just like made like a lot of shields and made a lot of blocking, and the other one just like was a piercing deck, and so it was just like unstoppable force meets immovable object, and so like their boards were just crazy insane.
themselves back
What?
from the
I'll have to look
graveyard,
into
but
it more.
banished when leave the field if 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time. For example, when you fusion summon, when your opponent fusion summon, or even when your opponent link summons using 2 or more monsters. A package of King of the Swamp and Polymerization can be extra helpful as tech cards, especially when you can easily use it to summon Red Eyes Dark Dragoon using any of your Dragon-type Dragotails and King of the Swamp as Dark Magician. Mysterion.
If it's asked about enough, or if people are interested enough, we might do a Gundam stream where we watch we basically try and learn about the Gundam cards. And we'll get like a starter deck or whatever and look at
Dragon
it and learn how to
which
play
has been
together.
a fan favorite, or at least my
I'll go
favorite
through the
in
rules
Branded,
on
and the
from
new
the starter
support
deck.
card Sacramentum Dragoon can also be extremely helpful in the extra deck, both requiring 1 dragon and 1 spellcaster and being very easy to access. Mysterion will banish all monsters of the same type.
Okay, so
from
if
the
we
field
just
if a
have King of the
monster
Swamp,
uses its effect to
basically,
summon
because they're all
another monster of its own
spellcasters?
type. For example, when a Yummy
Well, no,
Synchro
because you
monster
have to
tags out
specifically
into
have
2
a
Yummy monsters,
dragon.
and of course it only targets
Well, I
once,
guess the
it doesn't
King of the
target
Swamp
the other
is the place
monsters,
of the
so
Dark
it could be
Magician.
really, really powerful mass removal.
So yeah, if we have
And
a
then
King of the
Sacramentum
Swamp plus
Dragoon
any of the
locks your opponent
dragons,
out of activated effects of special summon dragons and
we can make
spellcasters
turn
you
0
control,
dragoon.
and also can target a spellcaster and a dragon in your grave, summon one of them, and put the other at the bottom of the deck. And of course, our favorite Magnum the Reliever, making a comeback requiring monsters from hand as well, is always a great targeted destruction that you can use using your Dragotail cards. And this is a pretty standard pure version. Maybe you play a little bit more Mueller, but the most important thing here is that this deck does need to play a lot of monster hand traps. Of course, you can also play this as an engine in other decks because being a Dark Monster, Mueller can be sent off of, for example, Branded Fusion, then set either Ketu Dragontail or Rahu Dragontail to get your Dragontail engine rolling. But with the pure version, you need a lot of monsters because you need to summon using monsters from the hand, which is absolutely fine because Konami have thought about that, and Altharion will bring back the hand traps you used from the grave to the hand during the combo, which we'll see in a second. So now that we know the card by card and the tech cards, let's talk about the combos. Check it out. So again, this deck also doesn't really have a 1-card combo because you need another monster to fuse from the hand. Of course, if you
Yeah, it
start
recycles the hand traps because it recycles any monster back.
Just then Mueller, and then of course you set the Dragotail Branded Fusion and start playing from there, but you'll need another monster in the hand still. So just starting off with probably the Lucius combo and another monster. We summon the Lucius, add 5 mana, and now 5 mana can discard itself and use your monster from the hand and the Dragontail monster to summon. Now you get both triggers to bring back 1 card from the graveyard because you used 1 from the hand, and then Lucius can set an additional card because he used it as fusion material. So we're going to set Rahu, and we're going to add back the 5 mana. We're going to go ahead and essentially Branded Fusion directly from the deck, but now we're going to get 2 additional triggers. So first of all, we get a targeted pop every time we activate a Dragotail card, and we get to set 2 additional cards from deck, which are going to be 2 additional interruptions and 2 draws. Now,
And I mean, and then this also will pop during your opponent's turn as well. So you don't have to make this setup first. You can make this one to just get a quick effect pop and set depending on what materials you have, and to get a set from because it activates off the graveyard effects of the Dragontail monsters or Dracotail monsters.
The 5 mana, and we have a pretty solid setup using only 1 card and of course an additional monster. So you will have an additional pop, a bounce, you'll have an additional
it's crazy that this is the worst of the 3 archetypes.
Spell removal and 5 mana to go into any one of your fusions. Of course,
this is the one with the least amount of wins and tops.
Climb into bigger and bigger things. Another version that this deck is seeing is Magistus, because those cards are going to be have just been announced, I think, in June in the new Battles of Legend. So you can just use Spoon in this combo in a second, which you'll see how. So Spoon can discard itself, add the new Crowley. Crowley can then Poplar itself onto the field, use itself to fusion summon a Magistus monster, and now we can go ahead and set, because we used Lucius. Now we can attach, add Spoon from deck to hand, and then use Rahu to set 2 additional cards, right? And we already have an interruption on the field. So we get these 2, and now we can go ahead.
Show us the Dragoon, you coward!
And now this is going to be what we have. So during the main phase, you can target 1 other face-up monster on the field, equip this card you control to it. If it's equipped, you take control of the monster. So it's an additional form of removal. And of course, this engine has a lot more interaction than just this card. So yeah, this is the sort of solid synergy between the two, and a lot of people are playing it together. So this has been Draco Tail releasing on July 30th in the new Justice Hunter set. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? And now that you've seen all 3 decks,
I wanna see,
if you
actually,
haven't check out the other videos on the channel,
Draco
let me know which
Tail
of these decks
combo.
you're going to be playing. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel as always.
1.5
I'll see you in the next one.
card Draco
Peace.
Tail combo, monster discard. Sure, let's look at this.
For this combo, we need Rahu Dragon Tail and a
Oh, it's
random
AI,
monster
never
in the
mind.
deck.
Nope. All right. Moving on. next combo. Sure, let's do this one. Maybe this one. This is a Master Duel combo. It means it's gonna be something stupid, right? Cups down the right is distracting me a lot. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You could just make Winda. Wait, can you make Winda? Or do you have to specifically summon fusion Draco Tail monsters? Like you just make, if you're able to just make Winda on your opponent's turn, like okay, locked you out of special summoning. Turn 0 Winda, baby. Dragon Spellcaster fusions. Oh yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, you could just literally just make Winda during your opponent's turn 0. God, this is so good. I might play Shadal Draco Tails actually. I kind of like that. I love Shadals. I'm not gonna lie. I might play Shadal Draco Tail. That seems very sweet, and we get a draw too. Winda needs a Shadal. Yeah, you use the Shadal monster. You use Shadal Beast. Let's see here. I'm reveal real fast. Shadal Winda. Yeah, 1 Shadal monster plus 1 dark monster. Okay, that might be a little harder to do. You need a dark monster. Because I'm pretty sure if we look at the Draco Tail stuff, I don't know if the Draco Tail list was posted here, was it? No, it's just Malice. There's Draco Tail Dark Monsters. Okay. Metagame. OCG metagame. Show me Draco Tails. That's yummy. Oh, Draco Tails. Here we go. Earth. Yeah, the main starter is a dark. Yeah, they're making Winda. Ah, let's go. Okay. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna play the Magistus stuff. Don't think I'm gonna play the Magistus stuff. Borload's banned in TCG, so we can't do that fun shenanigans. But I'm definitely contemplating playing Shadal Draco Tail. That actually looks fun to me. That actually looks kind of sick. And it doesn't take much else, like just these 4 cards. I mean, these are gonna be Molcharmies or Drolls. These 4 cards just need to be like dark Shadal monsters, pretty much. Or these 5 cards need to be dark Shadal monsters. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I like this. That's kind of sick. Or we could play Windy Shadal. Oh yeah, I mean, you absolutely play Shadal Fusion in there. We're absolutely gonna play Shadal Fusion, and we're gonna play the other like fusion Shadals as well. Just Winda is the one I know for sure. I think I have search. Let me search Shadals real fast. I was like, what other Shadals can we make? Constructs on their turn. Let's ascend at the start of damage check. Okay, this Apicalone. Must be fusion summon, cannot be destroyed. Oh, I mean, this requires 2 Shadal monsters. And it is a spellcaster. You're right. Oh, Shadal construct is a fairy, so we cannot make the fairy. We can make Apicalone though. If this card, I mean, we get a free face-up negate. We get a negate. That's pretty cool. During their turn 0, but yeah, I think just like being able to make Winda turn 0 would be crazy cool. And then we do. I'm gonna have to work on building this. I'm gonna have to work on like, yeah, we'll play Shadal Beast, probably Dragon. Gotta run the trap too, the Schism. Or Squamata? No, that's on flip. We don't play Squamata. If this question adds, oh, this adds the Shadal card. So it's like either Squamata or no, not Hedgehog. That adds a monster. So yeah, I guess we just play Squamata as well. Like it's Squamata, Beast, and maybe Shadal Dragon. Falco could be okay. Falco doesn't really see play, like, because like if we're doing this turn 0, I mean, or I mean, if we're doing turn 1, yeah, I guess it's fine. It is a tuner. I don't know if we need it because it just special summons itself back. I mean, like, what are we synchroing with though? Or what are we synchroing into? It's a crazy thing. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be something we're hard to cook. That looks sweet though. I like that a lot more than I like Magistus. All right. Anyways, back to the combo. I also just like drawing cards during my opponent's turn. That also just like makes me happy inside. And we can get the Shadal Beast back too. That's also crazy. So we don't even have to run too many dark names, too many Shadal names. All right, Horn returns their normal summon. Then you can place a Draco Tail card from your graveyard or banishment on the bottom of the deck, then draw a card. Okay, so it's a bounce and draw. Purging, because it draws as a card. So now we're fusioning response. Let's let this pop it. Use the Altharion. Get another Altharion. Recycle back a hand trap. Oh, we're recycling back the normal zone. Are we gonna go Yummy and Surprise Draco Tail Flame for just a spell negate? Any place? This is a showcase on MD Pro 3. It's a very, very illegal. I do not support this, Konami, by the way. I do not support this program. I think what they're doing is very bad. It is a very illegal free deck builder that people use that has like the OCG cards, and it has basically every card in Yu-Gi-Oh that you can access, and it straight up just ripped the assets from Master Duel. Very highly illegal. A third Altharion. And then it just recycles back the Altharion in the grave too. That's crazy. Again, this is the supposed like worst of the 3 archetypes. All right, is this guy gonna make Dragoon? Let me see. I don't know if he does have Dragoon in here, so yeah, it's Dragoon, Chimera, Guardian Chimera. Oh, I didn't even think about Guardian Chimera. That's actually crazy to draw like 2, pop 1 during your opponent's first, go first. Okay, they are on the Shaddolls. They're making Apkalone and Winda. They're just only running 2 beasts. I'd run more beasts. It's actually pretty similar to like, this is how I'd build the list. I don't know if I would run like actual factual polymerization. I mean, you kind of have to if you're playing King of the Swamp. This looks sick. This is great. I like this. I like this a lot. All right, let me go. Let's continue watching the combo. Sorry. Mr. Oshi, a third Altharion has hit the field. Man, thank God I got those alt art Shaddolls from the Rarity Collection. With Poly, you can run that other fusion Magnum. Okay, yeah. I mean, and the King of the Swamp also searches your Poly for you. So, I mean, if you are running 3 King of the Swamp, there's kind of no reason not to. Alright, so it looks like Altharion's like our main combo starter. I mean, Called by the Grave just kind of cuts Orcus regardless. And now we go Grammel. Grammel pops cards, pop their field spell. Yep. No, they have like no follow-up. I mean, this deck, I'm actually surprised. This was the deck I least cared about. Of the 3 archetypes, but this actually looks sweet now that I realize like you can play Shaddolls. Also, I believe the woman is super too. So we'll see what we get with our 2 boxes, but at least we have now like an idea of what we can build. I can't wait to open boxes next week. I can't wait, chat. It's gonna be so cool. It's been so long since we had a good like box opening stream. I really want them to show a combo with I really want them to show a Dragoon combo. So far this is all like going first stuff. It's really good, better. This is really good, better Gym Knights. I mean, Gym Knights is really good too, though. Like it's gonna suck a little bit. It's gonna be some growing pains a little bit. It's gonna be a little growing pains a little bit because like these 3 decks, Draco Tail, K9, and Yummy, are going to be like 3 of the top archetypes for a while. But like it is a very diverse meta outside of that. Like other stuff is like close. It's not going to be like Ryzeal Malice meta where like it's those two decks trading tops. Like there's at least in the OCG there's a lot going on. Yeah, this combo tutorial so far is just like all Draco tail stuff. Oh, there's a Dragoon. All right. So he's just making Dragoon turn 1. I want to make Dragoon turn 0 though. I mean, to be fair, it's gonna be like you kind of have to open like the God Hand to make Dragoon turn 0 because you have to open the Quick Play Fuse spellcaster, the King of the Swamp, plus a Dragon Effect monster, so one of your Draco Tail dragons. But yeah, it is a possible 3-card combo. You can quite literally open those 3 cards sometimes. I don't mean to be coughing. I'm just dying today, apparently. Yo, what's going on, Chewy? How's it going? Like a number between 1 and 18? 15. 15's a solid number. 15's a good number. Alright, we make Altharion. Altharion gets back Altharion. The fact that these recycle the fact that we just take a that we just cycle just all of these names, when you're gonna make a team with Arlen and a Honkai Star Rail, I have not played Honkai Star Rail in like years. I'll be honest. I think they actually just deleted my account because I was getting those Honkai Star Rail notifications that I had to like log in to save my account. I need to see if like it's actually deleted or not. Now pick 3 more numbers from 1 to 17. 5, 9, and 3. Oh, White Force mentioned. No, Joel. It hurts. It hurts too much. I don't want to see this, man. What the fuck is this? Yeah, the return droll. Love Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, I mean, his turn is much better under droll, it looks like. His turn is a lot better underneath droll. Oh, nice monster effect. So anyways, kills you? That's so gross. I can't wait. This is gonna be funny. It's gonna be hilarious, chat. We like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, this looks sick. This is about how I was thinking of building it. The Bestial Magnemon is actually a nice call too, because it'll get you any of your other dragons. It'll get you a 1-card starter dragon too. Going second. Yeah, and we get spheres. I think we pretty much have all of this except of course the Draco Tail stuff. I don't know if I have an app cologne though. I might run 1 extra beast over a swamp though, or over a imperm, because I don't know if imperm's not very good currently. in this format, but everything else looks pretty sick. Yeah, we like this. We like this a lot. Okay, so that was the worst of the 3 decks. Let's see, let's look at, we kind of got a little off subject there. Where was, hold on. Let's look, we still haven't done the Yummy combo video.
If Yummy and Canine weren't enough, you can now make Dragoon on your opponent's turn using
there we
your...
go.
What if I told
watch
you
the
you could...
7-minute Yummy video? Bah.
Now synchro summon
the
using...
one deck that does not play during your or does not play turn 0 during your opponent's turn.
Using a Link monster as material. Introducing Yummy, one of the 3 new archetypes releasing in the new set Justice Hunters releasing in the TCG on July 30th. And of course this set is once again gonna flip the meta on its head. Today we're gonna be looking at the cards, the tech options, the deck itself, and of course 2 combos for you to get familiarized with. So without further ado, let's dive in to Yummy. So let's start by going over the card by card and getting familiarized with all the new cards of this new archetype. This archetype is a light beast archetype that revolves around synchro summoning level 2 synchro monsters using anything but level 1 tuners. Basically,
I'm not a fan. You know, summon one monster using monster you control. I don't know if I'm a fan of Sangan in this deck. I feel like that could be just something a lot better. I feel like we just put Mulcharmies in there. Also, effect failure is very weak as well. I mean, jury's still out on the Sky Striker stuff. Like, I get it. Like, I get what it can do. I don't know. Well, we'll see what the Sky Striker combo is.
Basically, you can just use your Link ones as level 1 tuners, and the synchros really do the rest. Starting off with the monsters, Cupsy will add you 1 Yummy card or draw 1 card if summoned by a synchro monster. Cookie will reduce the attack of one monster on the field or destroy it if summoned by a synchro monster, and Lolly will shuffle back a card from your opponent's graveyard to the deck or banish it if it was summoned by a synchro monster.
They're so adorable.
Since you can just tag out with your synchros to summon back your spent Yummy monsters from the grave, they all get additional effects that become interruptions on your opponent's turn. This deck also has 2 field spells.
Hold on, what is your favorite Yummy, chat? Which one's your favorite? I'll tell you mine. Which one is your favorite of the Yummy monsters? You have Cupsy, Cookie, and Lollipo. My favorite is Cupsy, just because look at his blank stare. Look at him stare into the void. He's so adorable. It's the most like doofus looking stare. Also, I don't know, they might actually come in different colors, right? Like, don't they come in like, aren't these like different versions of Cupsy that you can get printed? It'd be cool if that's actually a thing. But yeah, I love Cupsy's little blank stare, just like huge, large cat eyes. It's so adorable. There's nothing going on in their head of theirs. They're just a parfait, and they're just a delicious treat.
Come interruptions on your opponent's turn. This deck also has 2 field spells. One of them, Minion, will gain your Yummy monster's attack for each light beast you control, and summon back a Yummy monster from the grave if you control a Link 1. And our Croaky will pop a card your opponent controls if you synchro summon a light beast, and summon any Yummy monster from deck if one of your face-up monsters leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. Both field spells can recycle themselves
Cupsy
and 2 other Yummy cards from your graveyard or banishment to let you use them again on the follow-up turn. The main pillar of the deck is the Link 1, of course, and Yummy Snatchy will place 1 Yummy field spell from your deck or hand face up on the field, and most importantly, once per chain. During the main phase or your opponent's battle phase, will synchro summon using any monster you control, including a Yummy monster. All synchro monsters
once per
have
chain? You can do it multiple times? What the fuck? It's not once per hard once per turn? What the hell? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I thought it was a hard once per turn for the quick effect phase. I was like, okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good. No, that's wild. What the fuck?
monster. All synchro monsters have the incredible effect where they can use one Link 1 monster you control as a level 1 tuner, so essentially this archetype doesn't have any tuners on field. In addition, once per turn they can all shuffle themselves into the extra deck as cost to summon back 2 yummy monsters. So essentially the loop is a synchro monster tagging out to the Link 1 and another yummy monster, using that effect, synchro summoning again using the Link 1, summoning another level 2 synchro, and doing that resource loop 3 times when hopefully that will just stop your opponent from playing. The Copsy
Got a
Synchro
different
on
bit. All right,
summon
have a good
will add
one.
you
Thanks
2
for hanging
yummy
out.
cards and
Thanks for
discard a
helping.
card. The Lolly Synchro will summon back 2 additional yummy monsters from the graveyard on summon negated. And the Cookie Synchro will Book of Moon up to 2 monsters on the field on summon. Additional tech cards you can use are Sangan, which will allow you to turn into an Almirage, search for another yummy card and special summon it without using any effect, because Sangan prevents it. But then, that Almirage and 1 yummy monster will allow you to access your Synchro 2 to add 2 additional yummy cards and actually play the game. Same goes for Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Out of all cards, it's also a 1-card combo, allowing you to summon a token using Corner Drones, turn it into Kagari, return and activate the drones once again, and synchro summon, rather unbelievably, into one of your yummy
That's how that
synchros
works.
using that token and the Kagari.
Oh, all right. That's That's how the line works. Okay, I was confused by like, so it's just the inherent summon effect of each of the cupsies.
Pretty
Or
crazy.
sorry, each
One
of
tech
the
that
yummy
I've been
ways.
testing is Link Into the Brains that can also help you quite a bit, allowing you to link one directly from your hand without the opponent getting a chance to interrupt the field spell placement with Snatchy. Martial Metal Marcher and the newly released Star Ham are both generic synchro.
Well,
The
no,
field spell
you're negating its effects. Wait, special summon 1 monster. Oh, negate the effects of the special summoned monster. Okay. I don't know if
placement
this
with
is
Snatchy.
necessary.
Martial Metal Marcher and the newly released Star
Star
Ham
Ham!
are both generic synchro 3s which you can make using your yummy synchro plus 1 yummy card, and can both summon
Where's
an
Star
additional
Ham
yummy
from?
from the graveyard. Metal Marcher is already a tuner which you can use alongside one of your level 1 yummy monsters which are non-tuners to make Herald of the Arclight. And Star Ham revives the yummy monster as a tuner, so again equating to another Herald of the Arclight, which is exactly why this card was printed in the first place. Some other techs like Relinquished Anima and Link Spider can help you convert your hand traps or even an Ibiru token into a Link 1 which you can use to climb up to your powerful synchros. So again, the deck itself doesn't necessarily matter and can change based on the format, but in terms of the engine, this deck is extremely consistent,
This is the
especially
most, like,
when you're playing
flexible
cards
of
like
the
Droll
decks.
that
This is
can
why I
turn
like
into
it.
an Anima, or
It's like,
of course,
because it's
Sangan.
just three.
Now, let's
It's
look at
just
some
9
combos.
yummy names.
So both combos play
plus
really
the field
well
spells,
into Nibiru because you search for a
and
quick
everything
play
else
spell
is,
that can revive a monster
full
from the
card
graveyard.
combo.
So again, we're going for the Sangan combo that I mentioned, turning it into an Almirage, and then searching
Everything
for
else is just hand
basically
traps and
not
interaction
Cupsy
based
out
on
of all
what's the
things
meta.
because you want to activate the Cupsy effect. But then you can just turn these two into a synchro. You can add 2, discard an additional card from the hand, and then now because you control a synchro 2, you can continue playing. Cupsy can add you Yummy Surprise, which we don't see on the screen here, but essentially, if you do get nibbed during this combo, you can just special summon another Yummy from grave, turn the token into a Link Spider, and just continue playing. Now, we can turn this into a Snatchy, which can then place us a field spell. Go ahead, make a Metal Marcher, use the other card in hand to make the Herald of the Arclight, and then possibly use SP Little Knight again. We can also use Yummy Surprise during the opponent's turn to summon back one of our Synchro monsters from the grave, which can then summon back Snatchy and another Yummy to just combo during your opponent's turn and tag into multiple Synchro monsters. And when it comes to Sky Striker, this is basically very, very similar. You use Hornet Drones to make a Kagari. Kagari bring back the Hornet Drones and use it to summon an additional token. Then again, you can use these 2 to make Cupsy, Yummy Way, discarding 2, adding 2 Yummy cards. Sorry, discarding 1, of course. Going ahead and searching for Yummy Surprise once again, turning it into a Link 1, which will get you the field spell, which can summon back, make a Metal Marcher, summon back the Yummy, and of course make a Herald, SPL Knight, and Yummy Surprise to go ahead
it
and
looks
summon
like a
back
very
another
low
Yummy
impact
from
board,
grave.
but like you have so many, like we surprise, we get to get another Yummy monster, another Yummy Synchro monster on the field to have interaction during our opponent's turn, whether it's like a bounce, whether it's the book or the pop.
So this has been everything you need to know about the new Yummy cards
pretty sweet.
releasing.
Like I said,
in
I
Justice
like the
Hunters on
most I
July
like about
30th.
this deck is that
pretty
it is
game warping archetype is kind of changing the OCG right now, and is pretty
the
much
thing I like most
dominating
about
the
this deck is like how consistent this deck is. Like I said, it is just 3 Yummy names, all at all at maximum copies. So 3 copies, some obedient schools, your 2 field spells, your quick play spell, and then just hand traps, just whatever meta hand traps. It can be 3 Drolls, 3 Ash, 3 Mulch Armies. It can be Nibirus, can be Fuwaloses, can be Perulias, whatever you want to put in.
alongside another archetype from this set, which we'll talk about in a later video called Draco Tail. So if
all right, so that is, let me see, Yummy combos. Let's see if we have anything like, what is our next tier 1, the new cutest meta? Oh, Exordio. I'd do like Exordio. He has good videos. And these are usually like actually accurate ones, like what you will actually see, like versus interaction and things like that as well. So yeah, being schooled, gets ashed, whatever, it's fine. We already have a name in hand. 1 card starter. Get Kooky. Snatchy. Impermed. So that's fine. We already have the level 1. I'm surprised they didn't imperm the normal. I guess that's our level 4 synchro or Marching Men of Marchers. Oh, it revives the 2 too. Okay, hell yeah. So we're ending on a Herald of the Arclight. We're hitting an Imperm. Ending on Snatchy to Quick Synchro. Also Cupsy to summon 2 Yummy monsters during your opponent's turn. They have effects. Malice, okay. Imperm the normal summon. Link off. Freebo. Impulse, okay, it's a little rude. Alright, oh, we have the Arclight for that, okay. Because it's the spell trap negate. Get back our 2 Yummy names. Now we get to pop the extender. And we get to shuffle the Malice name back into the grave, or back into the deck. Oh, they had a Malice, one more Malice name in hand. Rip. All right, and then we get to Quick Synchro again. Yummy Way. Yummy Way is gonna change it to face down. Oh my god, this is sick. Okay. And we had the quick play spell. So with the quick play spell, getting back the link, we can also then just quick synchro a 3rd time if they had another chain. Oh my god, look how big they are! Look how big my boys are! Yo! I like the music. Alright, ashing the Yummy Way to special summon. As costs or synchro, bring back 2 names. Now we're quick synchroing, or we're synchroing them into again. Get back 2 names. Nibiru, okay. So now we can link Spider with the token. Yep. Now we have a link 1 to go into Lolipo. Yummy surprised to get the level 2 back to bounce out. Bonfire. Who's still playing Bonfire? Is it Ryzeal list? Oh no, it's Mitsu. Ryzeal Mitsu. Okay, yeah. Yeah, tribute, add all the fun shit that they get to do. We get to chain synchro, we get to... Oh, we shuffle it back so it can't come back. We banish it so it can't come back. Okay, that's a cool form of interaction. Ritual from hand. Attributing from deck. Ame. And now we get to droplet away the... negate all of its effects. Add 2 names. Bounce it out. Pop it. Still have 1 more prayers left. Alright, he's just dead here, right? Because that only has like 800 defense. We just get the field spell that like boosts all of our attack. Crazy that it's on special summon too. Oh yeah, he's just hella dead. Gets 2 more names, extend. Get that prayers out of there, extend. Destroy you, send you to the Shadow Realm with delicious treats. Yeah, this is very low to the ground. Alright, this is Dragoteo K9. It's very low to the ground, but like the amount of interactions and consistency it has is pretty strong as well. And this is the one thing I was afraid about Dragoteo, is if you just like break on hand traps, and it loses to a lot. It snowballs very hard. Whereas Dragoteo can just lose to a good Ash or a good Imperm. We still just kill him here. We get 2 names back. They're all boosted. The field spell's nuts. The field spell is crazy. You gonna try Orcus Jummy? That's an interesting idea. Oh yeah, I guess K9 can make the Nash Knight to suck during turn 0. I mean, it's a good interruption to make during your opponent's turn if we don't hand rip them or like you either have the option. Well, I mean, you can't even really get the werewolf out, I don't think, because you have to have the quick play to get the werewolf out. So I think like Nash Knight is probably one of the best ones, if not like the banish off of the level 5 werewolf. All seem like good options. Flip them both down. He's gonna bounce them back. We're gonna Yummy Way for 2 names. Oh, get the Snatchy back. The fact that it just recycles the Snatchy is crazy. Pop the Light, or pop the Valius. Like we're just running him out of resources by looping Yummies. Cool, you have a Holly Sue with no names. Well, I guess Vanquish Soul Rock, or the Rock adds back. Well, now we have Surprise, so Surprise just board clears. And now you're just dead because we shuffle all 3 back. Go into the Link. The Link's quick synchro gets our buff field spell. Add back our name. Now we can synchro. But you're just... Alright, we have a Rise in hand. Alright. Yeah, this deck seems sweet. This deck seems cool. I like this deck a lot. Against Raizo Mitsurugi again. Go Detonator pass with Cross? Okay. 2-Mad Detonator? I feel like they messed up somewhere. Oh, they're playing the Widow Anchor. That's crazy. Oh, that's actually a cool idea too. Just one little cheeky Widow Anchor. Now kill you? Another Imperm? Okay. Tag out? Yeah, Imperm is, I feel like it's going to be awful this next format. I feel like it's not going to do enough. Oh no, we'll have to see. Kill you? Oh, here's Orcus. I mean, I feel like the ability to just shuffle and banish cards out of their graveyard just ruins Orcus. We got a Purge, we got an Ash Blossom. They're playing the Wand too, and the Nightmare. Okay, crazy. All right, so take your Link 4. You take the Cuxy. Ugh. Knowing 1-for-1. Purge. How do we get out of this? Just lose, right? Okay, he did show a game losing. All right, he did get rolled by Orcus. Kind of got dumpstered here. Not gonna lie. Orcus build's pretty sweet. There's less Fiendsmith stuff, which I like. Sorry. Okay, I want to see his list. Where's his card list? There we go. Testing results. Definitely looks like the most consistent out of all the lists. That's for sure. Also, this is like all of these decks kind of just died to Mulcharmies. Like Purlia is going to be very important to get 3 copies of in this current format coming up. I still only have my 2, but need 3 Purlia, need 3 Fuwa. Nibiru doesn't matter. I don't agree with that, but and also Droll only matters after if you don't the first search early, or if you have to just like search with like a Pyres map and you don't get the search off your synchro. Well, this looks sweet though. So yeah, 9 yummy names. These are all the hand traps. This is pretty standard. No imperms. Droplets seems fine. I don't even know. Sorry. I don't even know if you run Piri Ray's map, I'll be honest. Like, I think just Obedience Schooled. I think 4 searchers, especially if you're running this much Sky Striker stuff. I think just 4 searchers are more than enough. So this could even be like a nib or something, or you take this out. I would want to fit nibs in here somewhere, or Perulias in here somewhere to draw off of with the Mulcharmies. Maybe we go lighter on the Sky Striker stuff. Maybe 1 quick play. The Piri map for Perulias, and like 2 engage, 1 drones, 1 Widow Anchor. Everything else looks sweet. I like everything else in this list. You gotta figure out where the hamster came from. The Star Ham. Forgot what he was printed in. He's apparently in the TCG currently. Let's see. There we go. Star Ham. How do we get a Star Ham? The Star Ham. Oh, he's in Duelist Advance. Okay. I don't think I've pulled one. I don't think I've gotten one. I'll have to. Oh, it's a common. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. I might have something somewhere of the Star Ham. But hell yeah! All right. I think we made a lot of progress today, chat. I think we learned a lot today. It was a very educational stream today. What do you think, Chad? Did you learn a lot? Did you learn a lot, Catters? Or also play Samsara Cat over the hamster. I think it's just player preference. I do have a Samsara Cat from one of the rarity collections, and I do like Shamisen Samsara Cat as well. But like Marching Metal Marchers is reprinted in the next set. That is probably one of the nice things I like about this set coming out, is they've reprinted a lot of the stuff that this deck these decks will need. Like they're reprinting the Obedience Schooled, reprinting Piri Ray's map. Yeah, okay, here. I forgot we actually saw a list. Yeah, this is probably more so what I'm looking at for a building. I like 3 of each Mulcharmy, maybe Drolls in the side, or probably 2 Drolls, like 2 instead of these 2 Max C's. I don't know, probably, or maybe we take out the droplets for a Nibiru. You want something to draw into with your Mulcharmies to stop their turn, is the thing. We have to take out a call by, obviously. I don't like cross out. I don't know, cross out actually might be fine since we're playing all the hand traps. Cross out might be like decent, but I do like triple tack more. But yeah, this is more so like the list I'm gonna be looking at. And then the sideboard will change. We'll set for K9, obviously, being like the majority that we see. Oh, they are playing this Samsara Shamasun Sara Cat. So we can play that as well. All right. Okay. Now, chat. I think this is a very educational stream. I think we learned a lot. What do you think, chat? Hey, yo, Dark Flame, what's going on? Give me honey. How did you learn a lot, Chad? Did you learn a lot, Catters, about Justice Hunters? Are you excited to play Justice Hunters? Are you excited for this set to come out? I am. Let me know down. Let me know what's going on. Like, come on, give me honey. What deck you are interested in most playing for coming out in Justice Hunters? If you're gonna be playing Yummy, if you're gonna be playing Draco Tail, if you're gonna be playing Vanquish Soul K9. And then that's probably I learned that I need these cards ASAP. They look really fun. Yeah, like that's one of the things. Is like every archetype does look very like enjoyable. Like looks like there's a lot of interaction, different lines as well. Just built a Destiny Fiend deck. Hell yeah. I'm doing good today. It is I'm about to go eat some delicious Mexican food, have a tasty margarita. Unfortunately, I do have to work tonight, so I'm gonna have to actually cut this stream a little bit shorter than I had originally intended. I wanted to play some Horse Girls today, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get to it today. So I'm gonna go eat dinner, or I'm gonna go have like an early birthday dinner with family. Tomorrow though is a birthday stream. Tomorrow is birthday stream. I turn 1 year older. I turn into a whatever the male equivalency of a hag is. That is what I turn into tomorrow. I am hag cat. I'm hag maxing tomorrow. So we'll be live tomorrow though. We'll be doing some fun drinking. Wizard maxing. Yeah. I'm turning into a sage. I'm a wise sage. You celebrated your aunt's birthday? Hell yeah. Happy what restream brought? What the fuck? Happy birthday to your aunt. Thank you for the pets. So tomorrow we'll have a much longer stream. Tomorrow after I wake up, I'll have a much longer stream. And depending on how my voice is, hopefully it's not like this groggy again. Like it was like it is today. Hopefully me just like chugging this vitamin C will make me sound better. But if my voice is fine tomorrow, then we'll do some karaoke, we'll drink, we'll play some random games. Probably Horse Girls will be involved at some point. I just don't know what else we're gonna play. Probably some Master Duel as well, because we haven't played Master Duel in a little bit. But I did post the schedule in the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, if you'd like to join the Discord, exclamation mark Discord in the chat for a link to that. And then I don't think oh, okay. I was like, I don't know if I put up a YouTube Nightbot for that. And then Friday is probably the big like main event of the week. If you can't make it, if there's one stream you can make it to celebrate the birthday week, Friday is probably going to be the most fun. We're going to be getting just piss drunk, white girl wasted, and playing Peak with a bunch of other VTuber friends into the night. That's gonna be very enjoyable. So hope to see y'all there for that. But the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are very like up in the air. I'll stream when I can stream, pretty much, because I'm off work the rest of this week after tonight. But hell yeah, I'm happy to have you, Jose. That being said, guys, gals, imbies, YouTube catters, hope you have a fantastic rest of your Monday night. Oh fuck, I almost forgot. Sideboard video. I'm gonna be coming out with the side deck video for White Forest. I have all the cards I need now. We'll talk about sideboarding for White Forest. If you still want to play White Forest in the upcoming archetype, I mean, White Forest is still going to be good. It's still going to be strong. It still loses to Droll and Lockbird, unfortunately, but hey, we take the W's where we can get them. But I'll do a sideboarding White Forest video. Should be up sometime this week as well. But that being said, guys, gals, Imbies, YouTube catters, hope you have a fantastic rest of your Monday night, Monday evening, Monday afternoon, Tuesday meowing. And I will see y'all tomorrow for birthday stream. As always, hope you enjoyed the